All right, so we're making ice cream today. How fun is this going to be? Now, what you're doing today is you're getting a taster of what our regular Kids Love to Cook at Home members get access to all the time. So today we're making world's yummiest, world's easiest, world's greatest vanilla ice cream. And so I'm going to walk you through the class and do all the things that I do in a regular class. And what's really cool is I can see some of you guys have come to our in-person classes, and I can see some guys that have joined our online classes. So nice to see some familiar faces. Great. Now, what we are going to do is I'm going to read over 5 safety tips that I start every single lesson everywhere. And then we're going to read through our ingredients, read through our equipment, and then we're going to get into it. This is not a long class. You're not going to be here for hours and hours because it's literally the world's easiest ice cream. And then you're going to freeze it. Right back here, I've got some that I made last night, and you're going to enjoy it in a few hours' time. Fantastic. Okay, so before we start, 5 safety tips that we need to do every single time when we cook. So the first one is wash your hands. Always wash your hands. If you're an apron wearer, I forgot my apron in the last class and I got flour and etc. down me. So if you've got an apron, and I can see some of you guys are wearing your apron, fantastic. So wash your hands. Keep your hands away from your nose and your mouth. Remember, you're at home, so it doesn't matter how messy you get. The tap is just there so you can access your own tap at any point. That makes it nice and easy. So we wash our hands, keep our hands away from our nose and our mouth. Third thing, cough and sneeze into your elbow, making sure that you turn away from your workspace. From your workspace. So we cough, we sneeze, that's a normal part of life, but we don't want to cough it over anything that we're doing. Remember, today we're actually not cooking, we're not cooking anything, we're assembling it. So if you cough into something that you've made, it's actually going to go into your food and other people are going to eat it. So we don't want that. So wash your hands, hands away from your nose and your mouth, cough and sneeze into your elbow. And the fourth thing is always speak nicely about food. Even if there is something that you don't like, for you guys that have been with me for a long time, you know that my least favorite vegetable is corn. So if you don't like something, it's not yuck, it's just that you don't like it. And the way to get out of that is to say, no, thank you. So we always speak nicely about food. If you are cooking with someone in your workbench, always put your utensils downwards. So instead of we're not waving things around, keep your utensils pointing downwards. Fantastic. All of my ingredients in one section, and I've got all of my utensils in another section of my workbench. And the reason that I do that is to simply make sure that I don't lose anything. So when I read through my ingredients, and it's okay for this recipe because we don't have a lot in this recipe, not a lot of ingredients, but always keep that in that section, your ingredients, and then put your utensils in another section, and then you'll be able to know where everything is. Great. All right, so let's read it. I need my glasses for that. Perfect. All right. Now, when I read the ingredients, all I want you to do, we're not worrying about the volumes at this stage. We'll do that when we start cooking. All we're doing is checking. Have I got my ingredients on the workbench? And what that means is that when we actually start cooking, it's a nice, slow process. And it's relaxed and we're not, oh, I've got to get this, got to get that, got to get... And these are the things that we learn inside our Kids Love to Cook at Home membership. So this is what our guys do every single week. Great. So first thing, some thickened cream. If you haven't got thickened cream and you've got regular cream, that's fine. Just means that you'll have to beat it for a little bit longer. So cream, you'll need some condensed milk, some vanilla extract. Doesn't matter if you've got extract, essence, whatever you've got, and then you'll need some mix-ins. Now, you can make just plain vanilla ice cream if you want to. I'm going to make, I've got some blueberries and raspberries here, but there's all sorts of different mix-ins that you can do. You can put chopped chips in. You can put some mini marshmallows in. You can put some nuts if you like nuts. All sorts of different things that you can make. You can put some chocolate sprinkles in there, or anything that you like. I like to use things that I've got at home that are a little bit sort of at the end of their life. So my raspberries, I've kind of chopped